What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Welcome back to the Smoking Buzz channel. It's your boy, New Jersey Preem. And today we're doing another edition of Sit Back and React. Disney Plus Loki edition. You know what I'm saying? Episode 2. Hopefully we can upload a longer video onto YouTube this week. But if not, you guys can always go over to Patreon where it's up a week in advance. Uncut, unedited. You guys can have your timestamp. We can watch along. Maybe you roll a blunt or two. I don't know. Who am I to judge? But hopefully you guys like and enjoy. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I'll catch you later. Peace and love.
It's some good shit.
So they basically time travelers.
Detected, Commander.
Let's move. Some of us need this, you know.
No Nexus energy yet, ma'am.
The trap, watch your back.
Thank you for joining us here at the castle. Please settle into your seats for a great ballet. Or are we holding out for a hero?
Let's go, episode 2.
Okay, y'all, let's review what we've learned.
Very bad things.
Come on, Loki, what is it?
It's when the TVA can no longer reset a Nexus vent. Okay? Boring.
Right, and that would lead to the destruction of the timeline. And,
Can you hear me? Are you recording or are you alive?
sort of both.
Ah.
Oh, hey, quit it!
Hey, asshole.
That is not nice.
Put it on. Good. Yeah. Smart.
My branch. All signs point to another ambush. We've grabbed enough temporal aura to know it's our Loki variant. But which kind of Loki remains unknown. Let me see the back of that jacket.
Wait.
Very subtle. Well done. For capturing a murderer.
No, a cosmic mistake.
That's enough.
Lovely.
Here's the deal. When we get out on the branch, we're not just looking for a time criminal, we're looking for a Loki. I'm familiar with because the TVA has pruned a lot of these guys, almost more than any other variant. And no two are alike. Slight differences in appearances, or not so slight. Different powers, although powers generally, and my
Duplication
favorite,
casting.
illusion projection.
No, they're two completely different powers, actually.
How?
Illusion projection involves depicting a detailed image from the external world, whereas duplication casting entails recreating an exact facsimile of one's own body in its present circumstance, which acts structure. But, you already knew that.
I damn sure did.
Okay, take into two teams, including myself and Professor Loki.
Why?
Because whoever this variant is, we haven't been able to find him. So let's bring.
That's me. Do I get a weapon?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have my magic back. Is no one concerned about that?
Of what?
Me betraying you.
No.
Why not? Tell you what.
Keep that focus.
Apex of Nexus signature located, ma'am.
Nexus events destabilize the time flow. This branch is still changing and growing, so you gotta show up in real time. Did you watch any of the training videos you were supposed to?
Wow. As many as I could stand. Your TVA propaganda is exhausting.
And what do these do?
Reset charges prune the affected radius of a branched timeline. By the way, it sounds like a nice way of saying disintegrate everything in its vicinity.
He's on it.
I watched the videos. I mean, some of them.
Maybe he's upping his game.
Or he pruned her.
A Loki couldn't have gotten the jump on C-20.
I think you underestimate, actually.
Fan out and search for her.
They keep disrespecting Loki.
If you leave this tent, you'll end up like them.
What do you see?
I see a scheme. And in that scheme, I see myself. We have a saying in Asgard, where there are wolf's ears, wolf's teeth are near. It means to be aware of your surroundings, which is absurd, because my people are by nature gullible fools. My teeth were sharp, but my ears even sharper.
We're running out of time, Mobius.
Hold it. Just give him a chance.
You remind me of them. The time variance authority and the gods of Asgard, one and the same. You underestimate me, just as you underestimate this lesser Loki, which is why you walk into one wolf's mouth after another.
2 units. He is wasting our time.
Okay, come on, Loki. Make a long story short.
We need to look for
To
C-20.
do. It's a trap. He rightly believes that together we can overthrow and rule the TVA, but that's not what I want. I have a new purpose. I'm a servant of the sacred timeline, and knowing what I now know about his tactics, I can deliver assurances that I won't be completely disintegrated the moment the job has been done.
Right.
And we'll need to speak to the timekeepers at once. They're in graver danger than we realized.
He's lying.
Oh,
Just
damn.
playing games. There's no one out there.
Reset the timeline.
Yeah, hand me for a second. My ears are sharp, too.
What is that? Dark Side? Look like Dark Side. I know it's probably Kang. I do know that much about the
Is it
series.
just me, or does this office keep getting better and better?
You're not the only analyst working for me.
What would you say? Maybe I'm your favorite one? And why do you get to keep all the trophies from my cases in here? You don't think I'd love having that roller skate there sprucing up my cubicle?
Because I approved the mission, just botched. You might need this for our discussion.
I hope it's a double.
This variant is insubordinate, stubborn, unpredictable. Mobius.
What? Those rings are already there.
And they're all from you.
Listen, Ravonna, I'm sorry. I realize that my, methods with this Loki are controversial, but
Towing a dangerous variant into the field is controversial.
yeah, it didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to, right?
Look, I know you have a soft spot for broken things.
I don't think so.
Yes, you do, but Loki is an evil, lying scourge. That is the part he plays on the sacred timeline.
Maybe he wants to mix it up. Sometimes you get tired of playing the same part. Is that possible? You can change?
Not unless the timekeepers decree it. And then it shall be so.
That's
How
what
do you
they are.
think?
I don't know, because I've never met him, thankfully. Although I shouldn't say that. That one looks like he's got
The timekeepers are monitoring every aspect of this case. And this is the last chance you're gonna get with this Loki.
Great, that's all I'm gonna need. You don't remember this. This must be from that unless you keep on this on the road.
Mobius.
Using himself enough for the both of us. And hey, if it doesn't work, I'll delete him myself.
You're probably wondering what happened out on the mission. That was your first lesson in catching a Loki. Expect the expected. You see, half the fun of... Wait, isn't that precisely why I'm here?
No, I don't care of yourself. That's it.
I'm not sure superior is actually quite the right word.
See, there it is, right there. I believed, stupidly, that insecure need for validation. You know this variant is better than you, and you can't take it.
Very nice.
I mean, it is adorable that you think you could possibly be my own all along.
What? Charm your way in front of the timekeepers, hustle them, and seize control of the TVA? Am I getting warm?
Okay, why are you in there sticking your neck out for me?
I'll give you two options, and you can believe whichever one you want. A, because I see a scared little boy shivering in the cold. And you kind of B, I just want to catch this guy, and I'll tell you whatever I need to tell you.
What's this then, the next step of your manipulation?
No, this is the final step, your last chance.
Oh, and what does my desperate last chance require?
Work.
Work?
Fucking place is huge.
Your unique Loki perspective. And who knows, maybe there's something that we missed.
Well, you're idiots. I suspect you probably missed a lot.
Well, that's why I'm lucky I got you for a little bit longer. Let me park you at this desk. Pretend your life depends on it. I'm gonna get a snack.
Oh my goodness. Don't tell me the variant ambushed and killed another team of Minutemen. Shh. Shh.
Hi.
Hello?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm on some important TVA business. Follow up to a field mission. You know how it goes. We redline near the... I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA, please.
Those are classified.
Like all files pertaining to the beginning of time, then.
Those are classified.
Okay, the end of time.
Those are classified.
Okay, what files can I have?
Like I said before on the first episode, I never watched none of the doors, so oh shit. Assuming that's all the Asgardians, the 9,000 that was annihilated.
Something.
No, I said don't bother me until you've read all the files.
I have.
Every file.
Yes.
Pertaining to the variant.
The answer isn't in the files, it's on the timeline.
Which apocalypse? Any time in history, there's like a million of them.
Ragnarok. Are you familiar?
Yes, the destruction of Asgard and most of its people.
Yes, very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking. Nexus events happen when someone does something they're not supposed to.
Complicated, but yeah.
Great. And then that thing they're not supposed to do cascades into a whole range of other things that aren't supposed to happen, and so on and so forth, until, yes?
Chaotic alterations of a predetermined outcome.
Exactly. So, let's just say, what are you doing? Asgard.
No.
In this scenario.
It's not Asgard. That's
it's
my
a metaphor.
lunch.
Just hang in there.
I want that
And
salad.
I could go down to Asgard, causes its complete destruction, and I could do anything I wanted. I could let Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. There he goes.
The Salt's Hulk.
And I could also set fire to the palace.
No palace.
I can do whatever I want to do, and it would never matter. It wouldn't go against the Excuse me?
Oh, God.
Don't board the goddamn
I
train.
I just need this. Surtur will destroy Asgard no matter what I do.
No, don't do.
Aww.
There's the apocalypse.
That's the apocalypse.
Ragnarok. Ragnarok. There it is. It doesn't matter. It could be any apocalypse. It could be a tidal wave. It could be a meteor. It could be a volcano, a supernova. If everything and everyone around you...
Makes sense.
Because the timeline's not going to branch.
It was going to...
Because it gets destroyed.
Yeah, it was going to be destroyed anyway.
Hence, the variant could be hiding in the apocalypse and do whatever he wants, and we wouldn't know. Ragnarok, I'll show you.
Oh, yeah, so you can run away back to your homeland? No.
No, it's not about going home. We could go anywhere.
I'm not taking you for a stroll along the promenade.
Yes, come on. What could possibly go wrong? We got to properly test this theory.
Well, here's a fun theory. You lure me out into the field and then you stab me in the back. And that's a theory I don't want to test.
I'd never stab anyone in the back. That's such a boring form of betrayal.
Literally.
I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
I'd never do it again, because it got old. Okay. Okay, look, you don't trust me, you can trust one thing.
79 AD. Yeah, hey.
Here we go.
Which branch?
Oh, Mobius, you make even the end of the world sound boring.
Listen, okay, we're not meant to be here, okay?
Okay.
Anything we do can impact the course of history. Do you get that?
Yes, yes. Bird noises.
Hey, yeah, bird noises, like some whooshing noises. Loki! Loki!
Yeah! Free, my horn friends, be free! Mihi nomen est Loki. Praefectus consilii ad tempus mutandem. Atque ad vero acerbum.
Wish they had subtitles.
We are from the future, right? What is the TVA? I mean, it's from the future. It sounds from the future. It's pretty future-y. Enjoy your last meal while you can. Nothing matters. Nothing has any consequence. Dance while you still can.
I don't believe it. Zero variance energy, no branching in the timeline.
The TVA would never even know we were here.
Doomsdays. The variant's been ambushing our soldiers and hiding out in Doomsdays to cover his tracks.
You're well.
Disasters have to be naturally occurring, sudden, no warning, no survivors.
How many of those disasters could there possibly be?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
At your desk, that magazine.
Yeah, the one on jet skis.
Why'd you have that?
Because they're awesome. Everything gets ruined eventually, but in the early 1990s, for a brief, shining moment, there was a beautiful union of form.
You ever been on one?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah. It'd be really fun.
So why read about them?
It just helps remind me of what we're fighting for. I don't get hung up on believe, not believe. I just accept what is.
3 magic lizards.
Timekeepers.
Created including you.
Including me.
You see, every time I start to admire your intelligence, you say something like that.
Okay, who created you, Loki? It's you.
Odin of Asgard.
Odin, god of the heavens, Asgard, mystical realm beyond the stars, frost giants. Listen to yourself.
It's not the same.
Existence is chaos. Nothing makes any sense, so we try to make some sense of it. And I'm just lucky that the chaos I emerged into gave me all this. My own glorious purpose. Because the TV...
Fair enough. You believe it's real.
Yeah.
So everything is written. Past, present, future. There's no such thing as free will.
Well, I mean, you know, it's...
We're the only ones who are actually free.
Where are you going with this, Loki?
How does it all end?
That's a work in progress.
Oh, when they're finished, what happens then?
So are we. No more Nexus events, just order, and we meet in peace at the end of time.
It sounds boring.
I'm sure it does to you.
You know, you called me a scared little boy.
I called you a lot of things.
You did. You're wrong, though. You see, I know something children don't.
What's that?
But no one bad is ever truly bad.
You're very clever.
I know.
He's so arrogant that he'd take any
crime scene, a cathedral, a candy box. Obvious anachronism. I gave it to analysis, but they couldn't find anything real.
Why does that matter?
Because now, kablooey.
What's that?
Candy. Do you have candy on Asgard?
Yeah. Grapes, nuts.
No wonder you're so bitter. Okay, kablooey was only sold regionally on Earth from 2040. Anything?
It's not the climate disaster of 2048 or the tsunami of 2051.
Let's go, come on.
2050, the extinction of the swallow. Is that a thing?
Completely screwed up the ecosystem.
Crack it.
Volcanoes,
Got it. That's where he is.
Alabama 2050. You're gonna take my job if I'm not careful. contain all the food and supplies you need. If he likes it there, there's no reason he can't keep going back and just camping out over and over.
And this is all based on a theory from the variant who just blew your previous mission.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Mobius, as your friend, what concerns me?
I can handle him. Trust me, this is where we get our guy.
You, I trust, but him?
Listen, Ravona, every instinct is telling me this is where we nail the variant.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
But
Great.
Mobius,
Yeah.
there's not much I can do if it doesn't work out.
For all time.
You're gonna get pruned. You're gonna prune Mobius.
Good work today.
I thought so too.
Telling you, you actually help us catch this variant, and who knows, my friend?
Well, good enough for a face-to-face with the timekeepers?
I didn't say that. One step at a time. Just in case.
Absolutely not. Roxcart is a vast superstore common to the era. It consists of a series of sprawling sections, including... Remember, this is a Class 10 apocalypse. While the variant shouldn't know we're coming, he could be hiding anywhere and should be considered hostile. So stay alert. Every time there is an attack, the variant steals a reset charge, and if you see a Loki, prune it.
The bad Loki, preferably.
Times about history, then a different.
The hell was that?
That was me. Using magic to dry my clothes. So I didn't announce myself with
Take both teams and sweep.
No?
You go with D90, he stays with me.
What are you talking? He's under my supervision.
This is my field, Op Mobius. If he's not a threat, then it won't be a problem.
Of course he's a threat. Do you not remember the Time Theater? That's why I want him with me.
You are more...
You can trust me. I understand I have to earn that. So I will.
I don't
Why
trust
is it
Loki.
the people you can't trust are always saying, trust me?
Facts. Loki at all, bro. He's just too slick. Bro. Somebody keep an eye on their ass. That's very.
I, for one, am glad we're getting to spend this time together. I'm merely saying I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Hey,
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's okay. It's okay.
what are you doing?
Azaleas are half off.
Could that be you?
Want a suit, but yes.
Oh, she gonna prune him. Oh, that is.
They usually survive. So, you're the fool the TVA brought in to hunt me down.
Me, I presume.
Please, you're me.
Check the bags for the reset charges. You got FEMA? Next, if you got a copter or other transport, now's the time to use it. We got women and kids, and that weather ain't playing.
No, I'm sorry, we don't.
Well, how the heck did you get?
What are you doing? Hey, these people are scared.
They're about to die. What is it?
It's real. It's
Oh,
real.
no.
It's real. It's real.
Almost as cowardly as working for the TVA.
I'm working for me.
Oh.
And on his pride. You go.
What's the matter? You too scared to meet me face to face? Show yourself.
Oh my God. You went undercover.
If you could possibly sheathe your smarm for a moment, I have an offer for you. That's why I found you. Cards on the table. I could use a qualified lieutenant.
And I assume you mean me.
I understand why Thor found this so annoying. Listen, enough with your games. I've been trying to help you. I kept them vulnerable at the Renaissance Fair for some time.
Oh gosh, and that was just so nice of you. But after 8 to 10 seconds of consideration.
Oh.
It's real. It's real. It was real. It was real.
What's real?
It was real.
What's
She's
real?
off the dial.
Look at me.
It's real.
Call the TVA. Let the infirmary know we're
No,
gonna bring
no,
in.
no. I gave it away. I gave it away.
What did you give away?
The timekeepers, where they are.
What is your status?
What's your status? B-50, do you copy?
Should remember what happened.
If you don't want to rule it, oh, I think you'll find I'm well ahead of schedule. I found your hiding place like that. I'd say that makes me the superior Loki, wouldn't you?
You're not the first person to tell me.
What?
I would never treat me like this.
Come on. Stop hiding. Any order you find me as yourself.
I have shit to do.
Damn, Loki, use your powers.
Mobius.
Where is he?
I lost him.
What happened?
I knew it was a female.
This isn't about you.
I gotta get the fuck up out of there. Where are they going? Shit.
This is Analyst Alert. Branch is rapidly forming at a... Somebody just bombed the sacred timeline.
Jeez. What's her beef with the TVA?
Loki, wait!
Oh, he's going in there. Damn, look.
Damn it!
Oh, man. Man, that was so damn good. I actually like that episode more than episode 1. I didn't think that we was gonna find out who the Loki variant that they was chasing was so early or so quickly. Also, I kind of figured it was gonna be a female because when she had enchanted the original group of TVA officers from the fair, the Renaissance fair that they was, you could see her finger, and that was, I mean, her finger looked like it was feminine. It didn't look like no man finger. But that was dope. That was really fun. That was dope. You guys made it all the way to the end. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure you go and become a buddy on our Patreon page and you'll have access to these videos a week earlier than actually go. Appreciate you guys. I'm not gonna stay and talk too much longer after the video. I thought that was a good episode. I can't wait till episode 3 now. I'm kind of invested. I appreciate you guys. Peace and love, and remember, stay fried, my friends.